Hello, fellas. How y'all doing? You know who it is. This is a very important video, fellas. All right. So we all know that women in the West are all of them pretty much sluts, right? And hoes. But there's different levels to this shit. Actually, no, never mind. I take it back. Not all of them, but 99.9% of them. Because, you know, I always got to leave that margin. Because some asshole's going to come in here and be like, oh, I'm not the one. I'm the virgin. I'm the Virgin Mary. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm trying to say. So, would run somebody over behind me? No, okay, I'm good. So, Snapchat scores, right? Why is it important? First of all, pretty much every single girl today has a Snapchat. And they're on Snapchat a lot more than Instagram or their text messages. That's their form of communication. Seems like Snapchat is starting to become the first form of communication right now. So, one of the few things you have to understand is that it depends, along with her Snapchat score, it depends on what she looks like, where she falls in the sexual market, on the sexual scale from 1 to 10, and how old she is. A girl who's hotter and younger obviously is going to have a lot more option than a girl who's older and hotter, right? So, if her Snap score is from 0 to 50,000, and she's below the age of 24, and she looks like anywhere from 7 to 10, chances are this girl has not been completely run through by the streets yet. Doesn't mean that she's not going to, but she hasn't been that promiscuous yet. Let's go, homeboy. Taking too damn long. Come on. Her body count is probably around 3, probably 2 or 4 or 5, around there, around 3, right? But those girls are very, very, very rare. Girls who look cute, who got the looks, and who got the youth, but at the same time, don't have the Snap scores that high. Now, here could be another trick though you have to look out for. Is this Snap her only Snap, or did she have another Snap before this and this is a new Snap that she opened? That's one of the very first thing you have to ask her or figure out. If her Snap score is from 50,000 to 100,000, and oh, by the way, before I go to that next level, if her Snap score is from 0 to 50,000 and she's above the age of 24, still single, not married, and she doesn't even matter how she looks, ugly, fat, hot, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter what she looks, but she's still single and she's not in a committed relationship for longer than 3 years, and she's not seeing anyone seriously either, that means she belongs to the streets. Because those girls did not get Snapchat when Snapchat started to become so popular. Snapchat is popular now. It wasn't as popular as it was 10 years ago, right? I don't even know when Snapchat first came out. So these girls got to the Snapchat era when they started becoming old. But that doesn't mean that Facebook wasn't a thing. You see, Facebook came out before Snapchat, and most of these older hoes that you see today, above the age of 24, closer to 30 actually, 26, 27, 28, these hoes been hoeing around on Facebook. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but when Facebook first came out, Facebook was like that Instagram, the new Instagram, right? They were thotting on Facebook. They still do. These older girls still do if they're on Facebook, and they're the ones usually who still use Facebook. These newer chicks, the younger chicks, they usually just use Snapchat and Instagram. Anyways, next, if she's from 50,000 to 100,000 Snap score category, that means, and she's young and hot, she's young and good looking, that means her body count is around 5. It went up from 3. That means she's entertaining from 5 to 10 guys. That means that, again, she doesn't completely belong to the streets, but is getting there now. She knows, she's starting to see what her what the value of her vagina is, and she's starting to manipulate more and more men. This is where they start getting into the game. Again, before all of this, before you start noticing any of this, you have to make sure this is the first Snapchat she has. She did not create another Snapchat before this. If she created another Snapchat before this, then you have to ask yourself, why did she delete that and make another one? Did she have way too many dudes who started sending her dick pics? Did she have a Snapchat Premium and that got blocked? You don't know what happened. So you have to be very careful. Next, so each category kind of has like a younger stage and an older stage. Girls who are older is going to be much more promiscuous than girls who are younger, especially if these older girls are not in a serious committed relationship. Never been married, whatever. Right? Like, guys, come on now. This is one of the biggest red flags. If she's over the age of 24 and she's not settled, or she has not been in a relationship for the past 3 years and she's about to settle down, this is a huge red flag. What the fuck has she been doing? Don't tell me she didn't have options. Don't tell me she didn't find the right one. She had more options than the McDonald's drive-thru menu, and she blew it. So, from 100,000 to 200,000, because I'm not going to break each 50,000 up. I'm going to break 100,000s up now. From 100 to 200,000 mark, actually, let's make it 100 to 250,000. From that, in that market, in that range, you'll see that this, if she's young and hot, you'll see that she's starting to take longer and longer time to respond to your snap. It's not because she doesn't know that she has a snap from you. It's because she has more than 10 guys as options in her phone, and you are not in the top of her priority list. And this is just another form of female manipulation, or she just doesn't care enough about you to reply back to you. I've banged out tons of chicks who had very genuine interest in me, but she wanted to manipulate me. She wanted to play the game, so she would make me wait an hour, 2 hours. Usually, from an hour to 3 hours is how long she'll make you wait if her snap score is from 100 to 250,000. These girls are already in the streets. These girls are already in the game. She belongs to the game already. These girls are nothing but rotation and / or pump and dump material. You don't cuff them, you catch them, and you release them. Catch and release, that's it. Next stage of women, before I go to, I keep forgetting this. If her snap score is from 100 to 250,000 and she's above the age of 24, fellas, oh my God, she probably fucked the whole squad. She's done for, completely done for. And I'm going to make a point here. Any girl from this point on in this video that I'm making who is above the age of 24 and up has a snap score of 250,000 or plus. Above 250,000 and she's above the age of 24. Does not matter what she looks like. She is a cum dumpster. I don't know what the word I was looking for, but cum dumpster is the next perfect word for her. She has been run through, fellas. Back and forth, right and left, above and beyond. She has done things that you didn't even imagine that was doable. Things that you see in porn. She probably even been in in a few porn scenes. Who knows? This girl is done. And if you have your shit together, these girls are the perfect prey to have fun and pump and dump and / or get in your rotation, depending on, if she's cool to hang out with or not. I only put girls in my rotations who are cool to hang out with. I'm not talking about their personality being super extravagant or whatnot. I'm just saying, girl, are you chill? Do you nag me or not? Do you shut the fuck up and have somewhat of similar interests as I do? Do you like riding motorcycles? Do you like working out? Things like this. I'll consider you cool then. That doesn't mean you have a great personality. That just means that I can tolerate you longer than 2 hours. So that's why I'm not going to keep bringing up girls over the age of 24 who has a snap score of 250,000 and plus, because all of these girls are your top tier hoes. And these girls will literally make you wait 6, 7, 8 hours before she replies. Again, like if you're a high value man and you know that for a fact, and she sees you as a high value man as well, and how do you know if she sees you as a high value man? That's another video topic. If she sees you like that, she will still make you wait 6 to 7 hours before she replies. Why? Because she wants to manipulate you. If she's responding to you quicker than that, if she's not even playing the game, that means she's using you as a friend. She's using you. She's getting free attention and validation from you. That brings me to that actually reminds me of another point I forgot to mention. If her snap score is below 100,000 and she's above the age of 24 and she is replying to you very quick, now you have two scenarios. First one is either she really wants to fuck you bad. Second one is she's using you as a validation buddy. Fellas, I could make a live stream on this snap score video. This is way much more deeper. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get through these points. Otherwise, I'm gonna make like a 40-minute video. You guys don't want to watch that. So that's why I'm giving you like the surface level hints of what to look out for. Each level, each category has much more in depth with them. We can talk about it later if you guys really want to see it. If my channel gets big, you guys subscribe to my channel, you guys share my message to other people want to see this, I'll make a live stream on this, sure. So next we have girls whose snap score is from 250,000 to 500,000, and she's at the age below 24. She's below the age of 24. These girls again might not have slept with 10 plus dudes, but she's getting there. Or she knows how valuable her vagina is, and that's why she's using all these guys, and by all these guys I mean at least 20 guys in her orbit for validation. These are all her validation buddies. Your Snapchat is most likely going to be responded the next day. And no, it's most likely not because she's playing games or manipulating you. It's most likely because she's just not that interested. She has way too many options to even consider you. Unless you make yourself unless you're so high value that she sees you as the top 3 in her list. And even then, she's going to make you wait. Fellas, trust me, if a girl's snap score is above that, she's going to make you wait before she snaps you. Especially when you ask her to hang out. Those are the times she's gonna make you wait the most. You might be going back and forth. Usually when you get a girl snap for the first time and you guys are going back and forth in the initial breaking the ice conversation, hey, what's your name? Or sorry, hey, how old are you? Where are you from? What do you do? This and the other. She'll be pretty quick usually because she's always on her fucking phone. She has no life. How do you think her snap score is so high? I'll get to that in a little bit. She'll go back and forth till you ask her to hang out. That's when out of a sudden she gets busy. Oh, sorry, I was in the shower. Oh, sorry, I was in work. Oh, sorry, I was watching my nephew. Bullshit. You'll see, if you really want to test this out, notice her snap score. And then an hour later, she still hasn't responded to you, and notice her snap score again. It went up. That means she's messaging other guys or other people and not you. Snapchat made an update a couple years ago where you can only increase your snap score if you snap somebody back. Before that point, your snap score would go up if you only receive snaps and if you snap back. But now it has gotten to the point where it goes up only if you snap someone back. And a lot of these hoes don't know this. They think we're stupid, so they try to give you this bullshit. Oh, a lot of people were Snapchatting me. That's why my snap score went up. If you ever decide to vet her out on that, I highly encourage you not to do that. It comes across very insecure and very needy. Let her do whatever the fuck she's doing. As long as she gives you the booty, that's all you care about. So now she's in the middle of the game. If her snap score is from 250,000 to 500,000. This girl is getting DMs, dick pics on snaps all day, every day. And that's why, and she knows that. That's why you'll see that these girls are usually texting you or Snapchatting you or DMing you back in the mornings from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and at night from 9 o'clock till 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. Because those are the times she's in bed, or 10 o'clock at night to 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning. Those are the times she's in bed. And right before she goes to bed and right after she wakes up, she needs a hit of validation. She needs a dose of validation. And you are providing that. That's why when I see that girl, it just made me wait that long to respond. And it's usually between those two time periods, from 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock in the morning, and or from 10 p.m. at night till 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. When I see a girl is messaging me back only between those two time periods, I usually make her wait a whole day, and I usually hit them up in the afternoon time, early, middle, or late afternoon. And then I see how long it takes her to respond then. If she immediately texts me back, I'll wait another 2 hours and respond back. If she takes another day, I'll make her wait 2 more days. That's, again, now we're going to much more depth of things. As I said, this goes into a lot deeper than you guys think. So, now let's talk about girls who are above 500,000 snap score. These bitches have millions of snap score, fellas. If she's below the age of 16 and her snap score is above 500,000, she is a complete attention whore. She might not have fucked as many guys, but she has way more options than McDonald's, Burger King, Freddy's, and pretty much every other fast food chain you can think of. All of those fast foods menu combined. She has way more options than that. She might have not fucked all of them or most of them, but she's going to. I promise you. Fellas, and if she's above the age of 16 and her snap score is that high, let her go, man. Just let her go. If you're not a high value man, don't even pursue that. Just know that this bitch is going to play all kinds of games you can think of. Now all of this brings me to my next point. Why are these bitches snap score so high? Because they got no fucking life, fellas. Their life literally consists of taking hundreds of selfies every day, picking which one they're going to post on Instagram to show their titties and booty, and waiting to see the likes go up. And then scrolling through the like list to see who liked their pictures. And the girls who like their pictures, they would go to those girls' pictures and like their pictures back. This is like a team effort. One is helping the other one's pictures, likes go up. These hoes know the game. They know what they're doing. And then and then they'll look through the guys on her list who like their picture. If she finds a cute guy, she'll follow him, or she might even like one of his pictures, and then wait till he DMs her. She might not even like his pictures. If her Instagram likes is above 200 or 250, that's another video topic. What her Instagram likes tell you about her. I can make another video on that. So these girls got no life, fellas. They wake up, they do this kind of shit, they go to school to get some bullshit ass college degree. We all know this. Or if they're in high school, they ain't doing shit. High school is a joke. We all know this. Nobody remembers about their vocab quizzes that they took sophomore or junior year in their pre-AP or AP English. You don't remember a single word from your vocab list. Every single week I had to take a goddamn vocab quiz. I don't remember a single damn word from that list. So this is completely pointless. High school is completely, especially public high school, dude. Public schools, these are completely pointless time that you're wasting. You could get educated so much faster and so much more, and you can actually get so much more educated if you were homeschooled or private schooled, or even learned on your own, or learned a trade or whatever, if you didn't even want to go to college or school at all. If you had smart parents, that's another form of homeschool. So, and then what do? And fellas, the reason why I say they have no life is because their whole life is centered around attention from guys, being on their phone, partying, hanging out, socializing with their friends, school, and or sports. That's it. And these sports girls, fellas, these bitches ain't even that good in sports. The top D1 athletes, female athletes, don't make that much money. They don't make jack shit. No, it's not about the equal pay bullshit that you guys are writing about. It's because nobody watches your sports. That's why you don't sell the tickets. Nobody even watches your sports online. Look at the views. That's where the money's coming from into men's sports. Why? Because female sports is just not entertaining. Just like how you as a girl has a preference of whatever sports you want to watch, same way the rest of the population has its own preference of what kind of sport they want to watch. You can't sit there and bitch and moan and complain and say it's unfair. Life is unfair, bitch. Get the fuck over it. This is why I tell you guys to just leave these hoes alone. Use them for fun and recreational purposes. Keep building your life up. When I say leave these hoes alone, I don't mean go monk mode. You can still date and smash and pass it around to your homeboys, pass it around to me. Have all sorts of fun. Stay in the gym, work on your body, fellas. Snapchat, social media, everything was a curse, in a sense, to us. It literally took the interaction from man to woman in person and put it on the web. These chicks would rather look down on their phone in front of a group of 10 people instead of interacting with them. When they do the exact same thing when they're at home. You're on your phone all the time at home. So why are you on your phone now? Instead of interacting with these people. Because they don't have any social skills, fellas. They never developed that part. They don't even know what to say. That's when you walk up to a girl and you introduce yourself and you say, hey, my name is this, that, what's your name? Most of the time, they don't even ask you questions back about yourself. And no, it's not just because, she doesn't have interest in you. There's a lot of girls I banged who was giving me one-word answers. It's because they don't know what to say. They're losers, fellas. They got no social skills. They got no life skills. They got no IQ. They got no intellect. They're not intelligent. So what value do you bring to me besides you ran through a vagina, girl? And another thing I want to mention real quick, fellas, is that you'll notice very quickly how she's an attention whore is when she has her snap on her Instagram bio. Not only is she looking for attention from other guys, but also from other guys in person, from their school, from out and about, going to the gym, but also she needs that attention from any guy who comes across her Instagram bio or her Instagram page so that he can add her on Snap. Because we already know how thirsty these dudes are. They're going to add her on Snap. And you'll notice another thing is that she will add you back immediately, but then if after you snap her, she's going to make you wait 5 hours to respond to your snap. This is just female manipulation, fellas. I even made a story about this on my Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat, fellas. God damn it. At Wasik, WASIK _69. Wasik _69. That's my username. Add me on Snap. I made a Snapchat story saying that female manipulation 101. If a girl has nothing to offer to you but her body ran through vagina, then she's always going to make you wait to respond. She's always going to make you wait to talk to her. She's always going to take a lot longer to respond than a girl who has actually high value and a lot more to offer than her body. Why? Because the girl who has a lot more to offer knows you are going to get addicted to her even after the sex. The sex, her body, her looks is not going to be the only thing that's going to get you hooked on her. And the girls who have nothing else to offer, they know they don't have anything else to offer. And that's why they have to play hard to get. They have to make you wait till they give up the pussy. Because that's the only thing they have over you. That's the only source of power they have on you. When they give that up, now you have all the power. And they know that. That's why they make you wait. This is just female manipulation. So fellas, another thing quick before I end the video. You'll notice these girls who I talked about, girls whose Snapchat score is above 500,000 and she's at the age of below 16, she's usually trying to get into relationships. Usually girls who are below the age of 16 are usually trying to get into the relationship stage. They want to try out one or two guys and they want to make it last. Because they don't know what men truly want, and they see this fairy tale bullshit on TV all the time, that this is how life is supposed to be. It's all about love. So they try to find that love. And as soon as they hit 17, 18, late 16, 17, 18, they start realizing, hey, I have a lot more power to my pussy than I thought. And that's when they start playing the game. And that's when she belongs to the game. You also notice that girls who are in relationships, the type of pictures that they post on Instagram or even Snapchat, it's always about her showing her titties and cleavage and her booty, especially if she has a lot of Instagram followers and gets a lot of likes on her pictures, and especially if her Snap score is very high, that means she has a lot more people on her Snapchat. Why does she do that? Because not only she's getting the attention from her boyfriend, she's getting that boyfriend attention need met, but also she's getting the attention from the rest of the simps in her social media by double tapping on her pictures, by sliding up on her shit. If a guy is fighting over another girl for another guy, if a guy is fighting with another guy over a girl who's in a relationship with a guy, let's say a girl is dating a dude and they post a picture together and some other guy didn't like that, he slides up on her story, starts talking shit on him. This is getting validation. This is her getting validation. Validation is her currency. This is her getting rich, her feeling good about herself. Man, I must be so high value. These two guys are fighting over each other, and this guy doesn't even know me, and he wants to take me from my boyfriend. Ha 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 ha. Because they're a fucking child. They're children. They're not mature. They never developed that aspect of their brain. Why? Because they started getting attention from age 12, 13, 14, 15 from men. That's when their mental growth stopped. Who hurt you, Zeke? I can't believe you talk about women like this. Man, you are so miserable. You are so ugly. You don't get laid. You can shame me all day long, baby girl. That doesn't change the fact of anything I just said. Fellas, hope this video made sense. I know I gave you guys a lot of information, but these are very, very, very important. To be honest, if I was to date a girl, she couldn't have any kind of social media presence. If I was to get in a relationship, zero social media presence. And that right there, that by itself is going to eliminate 98% of the women, because they're not going to be ready to give up their social media. Because your relationship, your validation means a lot more than hundreds of other dudes' validation. Why wouldn't it? Think about it. If the validation you're giving her is coming from 100 other guys, why would she give that up? If you could get 100 other chicks instead of one, why would you only stay with one? Exactly. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.